Okay.
Okay. So we're gonna do a little more dancey at the beginning today. So doing your side to side step. And bringing your hands to your hips. Starting to shake your hips while you do your side to side. Bringing your chest into it, making it a whole, a whole movement. It doesn't matter what you look like. I've got this Uplevel bun going. We're just moving. And moving to a shimmy. Really moving those shoulders, getting that chest moving. Good. Keep going. I really feel it in my back. After all these workouts we've been doing. All right, and make it a slower shimmy to the right, shimmy to the left. Shimmy to the right, shimmy to the left. A few more. Really shaking up that thoracic, those shoulders, your heart space. And coming up, and do a booty shake. I know it's silly, but that's the point. Shake, 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 shake in a circle. And come back to the front. And going into that swivel, so you know how we really make sure we have the pelvis tilted and push through the heels? Here we're gonna let go and push through the heels and let your hips swing. Good. Keep going. So really feeling it in your glutes and in the sides of your hips right here. Pushing through your heels. And now we can start to move in it. So pausing for a moment, step forward, swing, come back. Step forward, swing, come back. And cha-cha. Good. And when you step forward, you can either step all the way through your heel or step just on your toes. All right, just a few more here. And coming back to pause. Bending those knees out. Shaking those hips out. And bringing your arms out. Doing a full body shake. Letting it be however it wants to be today. Moving your arms around. You can move your body in your room if you want. Let it all shake out. Whatever needs to come through. Yay! All right, good shake off. We're going to continue standing. And this time, being careful of that pelvis, bringing it in. We're gonna do a squat to knee twist, so I'll show you real quick. We're gonna squat and bring that knee up to the elbow. So making sure you have that good posture. Inhale down and exhale opposite knee to opposite elbow. Going slow, inhale down, exhale up. Making sure you have that posture, taking a pause to reset if you need to. Core engaged, pushing through the heels. Good. Making sure you have that breath. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Moving through the heels, the glutes, hips, core, and thoracic all together. Just a few more. Keep going. I know we don't want to get too sweaty. Woo. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, and, oh, not yet. 1. Good. Shake it all out, shake it all out. And we're gonna do something new. So doing arm waves. Ooh, I can actually do it better than I thought. So doing those. Actually, let's take a break. I'm out of breath. So just, whew, let it be. Grab a water if you need to. I don't want this to be a full cardio class. It's nighttime. We're trying to get ready for bed. All right. Everyone's dancing. Okay, I think we're good now. Let's get back into those arm waves. See, now I can't do it as well. There we go. Kind of, no. It doesn't matter. Just waving your arms out. We're basically just trying to have that thoracic spine guessing right now. So right here, this upper portion of your spine. So we're just using our arms, waving out all those muscles, pulling on the spine, and we're gonna go into a self-hug. Sweet. Come back out, a little wave, and hug. Wave, and a hug. Wave, hugs. Good, keep going. Exchanging which arm goes on top, if you have the capacity to think about it. And also starting to use your breath with it. So inhale out, exhale hug. Inhale wave, exhale hug. Good, a few more here. Oh man, that really calmed me down. All right, now ending in your self-hug here, holding that for a moment. And we're gonna come out with our arms fully extending. So your arms are behind you, feeling that stretch in your chest and also feeling the contraction in between your shoulders. So fully extending and then fully contracting into that hug and letting your upper back bend over. Extend, contract. Open arms and hug. Good, making sure your pelvis is staying tilted in. You're inhaling out and exhaling in. Inhale, exhale. So here when we come out, we're receiving. And when we exhale, we're giving. But when we're receiving, we're also giving. And when we're giving, we're also receiving, which we'll talk about later. But I just want you to think about that for now. Open, inhale, exhale, in. Keep going, really thinking about that thoracic spine, your chest. Think about giving, receiving, giving, receiving. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back, shaking it out at your base. And we're gonna do a standing hip opener, so if you need to use a chair or a wall, go ahead and do so. If not, just balance on one leg, bringing your knees straight up, out as parallel as possible, and back down. Staying on the same leg. Knee up, out, back down. Up, out, back down. Good. Keep going. I'm gonna check the chat real quick. Oh, okay. Keep going, we just have a few more there. Inhale up, exhale out. Inhale up, exhale out. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Next leg. Let's give it a moment. Shake those legs out. Bring it forward if you need to. Rotating the ankles. And balancing on the other leg. Bringing that leg up, the knee up, and out as parallel as possible, and back down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Where's your pelvic tilt? How about your core? Checking in. Pausing to reset if you need to. And remembering that all of our bodies have slight imbalances. So if one leg feels tighter than the other, this hip is tighter than my other one, that's perfectly okay. Inhale, exhale, we have a few more. 5, 4, 3, I'm losing my balance over here. 2, and 1. Shaking those legs out, bringing one forward and rotating the ankle. Doing the same with the other leg. And we're going to take it into, you can do this a few different ways. You can either, let me move the camera so you can see. You can either slightly stagger your feet, so just one in front of the other, or you can go into a full lunge for this next thing. We are going to be moving our arms, so if that tends to throw off your balance, you may want to just stand. So I'm going to try out the lunge, see how my balance goes. So get into whatever position you chose. Taking a deep inhale and exhale. Bring your hands either to prayer at heart position or on your hips. Hips for power, prayers in hand position for receiving and gratefulness. Both are equally as important, so whatever you feel like you need tonight. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Just grounding in this position. Remembering it's always okay to change your mind if you need a different pose for your hands or your feet. Inhale. Exhale your arms down and up all the way over your head. Inhale your arms back down. And exhale, continuing that circle. So inhale, your hands go back to prayer or hips. Exhale, your hands go down and come up above your head. Inhale, hands. Exhale, finish that circle. Inhale, hands down. Exhale, finish that circle. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 2 more. Good. And bringing your hands back to where they started. If you're in a lunge, push through that front heel and glute and stand yourself back up. If you were already standing, bring your legs level. Shaking those legs out, especially the one that had all the power on it, the strength. And we're gonna go to the other side, this time doing a different movement. So again, choosing lunge or stand. Choosing the starting position for your hands, pray your hips. Inhale, exhale. Staying in one pose for now, just grounding into it. Inhale, exhale. Remember the inhale is in the back of your lungs, creating a 360 effect for your diaphragm and your ribs. And exhale. Now, when we inhale, we're going to push our arms out. And when we exhale, we're going to bring our arms in. Inhale, push with palms out. Exhale, turn your palms and bring your elbows in. Exhale. Let's try it. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Keep going while I talk you through the idea behind this. So as we inhale and push out, we are giving. And as we exhale and bring our elbows in, we are receiving. Why is the breath different than the motion? Because inhale and receive, or giving and receiving, and inhaling and exhale, are part of a cycle. And one cannot happen with another. If you give and give and give and give, and don't receive anything, you will run out of time, energy, things, whatever it is, to give. If you're always receiving and don't give, you get sick, you get burnt out, you get greedy, you get jealous. You may even have disease from either one, which is just dis-ease in the body or soul. Continuing, I know that leg's burning. Inhale and exhale. Let's go ahead and stand, pushing through that heel and glute. Slowly shaking it out. We're going to continue with that thought. I just didn't want to burn you out too much. You can come to the middle with your legs level and continuing those arm movements. You can add in a squat if you do want to continue feeling the power in your legs. Good. Keep breathing, coming back to this idea. Inhale, give. Exhale, receive. Inhale, give. Exhale, receive. So this balance that we're all trying to find in life is actually unattainable because things cannot stay stagnant and even on both sides. That is not the circle of life, the lessons in life. What we're actually doing is continuously moving in a circle if we're doing it right. That's how you're free from being stagnant, free from getting caught in any traps and mindsets. You're continuously giving, receiving, inhaling, exhaling, pushing, pulling, in ease, in times of challenges. Keep going. So when you give, you inhale, you're receiving back. When you receive, you exhale, giving back. I think I said that wrong, but I think you get it. You give and you receive back at the same time. You receive and you give back at the same time. Keep going. And check in with your breath and see if you're still following the opposite. Are you breathing in when you push out and exhaling when you bring it back? Nothing wrong with that. If you did, just a little insight of how you may be thinking about this process. Inhale out, exhale, receive. Inhale out, exhale, receive. If you're getting tired, remember you can always stand. I think it's really powerful to feel the strength in your hips, in your glutes, your core, as you're going through this as a metaphor of both how powerful and challenging it can be to give and receive. All right. Last few. Three, 2, and 1. Woo. Shake it all out, shake it all out. Good job. All right, you earned sitting. Yes, drink water if you need it. Whew. Come to the ground. And we will get into butterfly position. So making sure those hip points are on the ground, bringing your feet, the bottoms of your feet touching, knees out, bringing your chest as straight as it can be. So if you can't sit up straight on your own, using your hands behind your back, behind your hip points to push you up. And with your own leg strength, not pushing down with your hands, see how low you can get your knees. Breathing through it. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. If you're holding yourself up right now, you may want to try sitting without assistance. If you were already sitting without assistance, you can try to walk forward a little bit, not pushing anything. We're just working for what works, what feels best for you right now. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Simply finding peace in this position. As you may have guessed by now, today's class is about receiving and giving, though most of us have trouble with receiving, so we'll be focusing on that. For many of us, our hips and hearts tend to be tight, our chest. which is our heart center, showing us that we are closed off from love and creativity and pleasure and fun. And what's interesting is that's what most people want, right? That's what you're calling in. That's what you would like to see every day in life. But we get scared because in order to receive love and fun and pleasure and abundance and creativity, you need to be open to giving as well. And that can be very scary. So this is not to put shame on anyone. We're all guilty of it. I'm sitting here with you too. It's just to shine some light on where we can improve. Acknowledgement is the first step. How can we take the first step in doing something different? How can we physically open our hearts and hips and maybe emotionally follow in the same steps? Opening those hips a little wider if you can, pushing through that chest if you can. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Letting the first memory or thought come up when I say a time when you were unwilling to give because you knew it was too vulnerable for you. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Bringing your legs forward, letting them stretch, moving them up and down. And meet me in plank. All right, meeting in plank. We won't be here too long. I won't go over it too long, just starting here so you can come out into a lunge. So if you have another way of getting into a lunge, go ahead and take it. We have our left leg forward, right leg down, or right hand down next to your left foot and bringing it open as a chest opener. If this lunge is too much for your body right now, you can put your knee down, your right knee down. And fully opening that chest, that left arm, activating your lats so you can bring your shoulder down. If it's in your practice, you can bring your head up to the ceiling and fully receive. Imagine the sun above you, giving you its warmth. And moving into night, the moon and the stars are shining their light down on you. Inhale, exhale, receiving all that mystical cosmic wonder. Inhale, exhale. One more breath here. Inhale and exhale the left hand back down, bringing it back into a tabletop and moving through a child's pose. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Coming back to tabletop, bringing that right leg forward for your lunge. You can come up to a high lunge if you like, or keep that left knee down. Left hand planted, and bringing your right arm up, opening your chest. Again, activating that lat to pull the shoulder down, head to the ceiling if you can. Imagining whatever it is that you would like to receive looking down at you and sending its energy your way. Forgiveness, acceptance, adoration, money, love. Inhale it in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Bring that right arm back down and back to tabletop and moving through child's pose again. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Coming back to tabletop, bringing your left leg forward for pigeon pose. Remembering to flex that front foot. Right leg is straight back, hips level. Activating the right glute. And taking your own breath here, we'll have a moment of silence. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhaling forward if you would like to. If not, continue straight up. Thinking about the release you're feeling in your hips. What else can you release in this moment? Or maybe it's something you would like to release. Not pressuring yourself right now, but putting it in the realm of possibilities. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Coming up and bringing it back to table. Being gentle with your hips. In that tabletop position, start circling your hips. Whatever feels right for you, just giving them some love. And when you're ready, coming into a pigeon pose on the other side, right leg forward. Right foot flexed, left leg straight, left glute activated. Opening that chest as much as possible. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And as you feel your hips widening, loosening up, getting ready to receive. Think about something you would like to receive. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. This can be a compliment. Maybe you have a hard time saying thank you, always passing it off to someone else. Inhale, exhaling down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale into the back of those lungs, 360. Exhale. Maybe you simply want to receive love. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale back to tabletop. Circling your hips again. Letting them move in whatever way feels right for you. And moving into a cat-cow. Inhaling. And exhale, belly down. Inhale, head down. And exhale, belly down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Coming back to a child's pose. Finding your own breath here. Noticing how your hips feel. Maybe your knees need to widen. Processing what came up for you. Continuing that breath. And we have a few options moving forward. You can stay in your child's pose. You can walk your hands up from your child's pose, move your feet out, and come into a frogger. Or you can come back to that butterfly. So think about what feels best for you right now. You may even want to move between all three and see where you'd like to start. If you're doing frogger, you simply walk up from that child's pose, bring your feet behind your knees, and start to walk your knees out until it feels like a good stopping point. Resting on your hands, or if it feels right for you, you can come down to forearms, which provides a deeper hip stretch. Making sure your pelvis is tilted and core engaged. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Whatever position you're in, asking yourself, how can I open wider? My hips, my chest, my heart, my mind, my acceptance of both myself and of others. How can we open wider? Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale back of those lungs. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Inhale, exhale. We're almost done. If you're finding it challenging, not painful, challenging, continue on. Inhale, exhale. Remembering this moment next time you come up against a challenge. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more. Inhale, exhale. Slowly, 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 if you're in Frogger, bring your hips forward and down. Slowly allowing your legs close again. And taking a moment here to let those hips readjust. Inhale, exhale. If you're in butterfly position, bringing your legs out in front of you and shaking them out. If you're in child's pose, sitting up, bringing your legs together, moving those hips, moving those legs. Inhale, exhale. And finding your own way to laying on your back on the mat, on the floor. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, back of those lungs. Exhale. Inhale, exhale. Your inner thighs might be shaking right now. See if it's easier on them to bend your legs or keep them straight on the floor. We'll be moving into meditation in a moment. Inhale, back of those lungs. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Finding one hand on your heart and one hand in between your hips. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Taking notice of what your body feels like on the ground. Inhale, thinking about all the stressors of the day, the tension in your body, your to-do list for tomorrow. And exhale, let it all go. Inhale the remains. Exhale, let it go. Inhale whatever's left. Exhale, let it go. One more inhale as deep as you can into the back of those lungs. Everything, everything, everything. And as slow as you can, as deep as you can, exhale it all. Pulling from your belly, exhaling anything you have left. Pausing here in the unknown, the yearn for breath. Pause, pause, pause. And inhale halfway. Exhale. Inhale halfway. Exhale it all out. Inhale halfway. Exhale it all. Inhale halfway. Exhale it all. Pause here. And inhale normally. Filling up those lungs. And exhale normally. Inhale. Exhale. Feeling the difference of how good it feels to fully inhale into the back of those lungs. Fully feel the expansion in your ribs and your diaphragm. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Continue. Feeling how different it feels to exhale. Now that you have air to give out. Inhaling fully and exhaling fully. Receiving and giving. Continuing the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Until we can receive with an open heart, we're never truly giving with an open heart. When we attach judgment to receiving help, we are unknowingly attaching judgment to giving help. Letting that settle in. Maybe thinking of any times that you have judged anyone else for receiving. Maybe you judged that they didn't need it, didn't deserve it, didn't work hard enough for it. How much of that judgment is happening in your own heart and mind towards yourself. Inhale. Exhale. If we don't know the pleasure in receiving, how can we know the pleasure in giving? If we don't know the pleasure in giving, how can we know the pleasure in receiving? They both work hand in hand. With the inhale comes the exhale. With the exhale comes the inhale. We all can use help in some way. We are community on this planet, giving and receiving, ebbing and flowing, inhaling, exhaling. Asking yourself the following questions. When have I not received gracefully? What moment in my life did I take away someone's pleasure in giving? What have I refused to give myself? Where in my body do I keep the belief that I can only give and not receive? That one's important. Where in my body do I keep the belief that I can only give and not receive? What plan can I commit to receiving by the end of this week? So what can you commit to this week in order to receive? Take a breath through that. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe this means working on heart openers. Maybe it's trying your best to graciously accept a compliment. Or maybe it's acknowledging when someone does something little for you. Opening a door, getting you a glass of water, any small favor, even if unneeded. This begins our gift of receiving. Inhale. Exhale. If it's accessible, moving your hands to where you felt in your body that you're keeping this belief that you are incapable, unworthy, rigid to receiving. Inhale. Exhale. Feeling the energy in your hands, in this place in your body. Inhale. Exhale. Invite and receive pleasure. Inhale. Exhale. Feel that energy. Invite and receive abundance. Whatever that word means for you. Wealth, health, finances, happiness, love. Inviting and receiving abundance. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Invite and receive forgiveness. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Invite and receive joy. Inhale. Exhale. Bringing a smile to your face, even if you have to force it right now. Just feeling what that feels like. Feeling a fullness in your heart. Receiving. Inhale. Exhale. Feeling the energy from your hands coming into your body, traveling to your head, coming down through your throat, into your heart, those ribs, your abdomen above your belly button, and into your torso below that belly button, lower belly, sinking deep in between those hips, filling up your womb. Inhale, exhale, letting that energy circulate in your root, in your sacral, feeling the openness in your hips, your willingness to receive. Inhale, exhale, feeling that energy circling still in your root and sacral, Starting to move back up through the abdomen, lower belly, upper abdomen, ribs, heart, throat, head space, and up through your crown. Connecting your crown to the universe and your root to the middle of the earth. You are at once grounded and completely cosmic. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Placing your hands and arms wherever you would like. Taking a moment of silence. Staying here as long as you would like, remembering that you are made from love and you are not only capable, but also worthy of both giving and receiving love. I love you all. I hope you remember to love yourselves. Good night.